Hi everyone, I'm Kelsey Shinde and welcome to my channel Connecting with Spirit, where I connect in with spirit in all its forms and channel spirit, do healings with spirit, talk about my ascension journey and my healing journey, basically a whole host of things that involve spirit. So in this video today, spirit pretty much asked me to channel a healing to awaken and reconnect you to the wisdom of your physical body. So that's pretty much all that I got from spirit. So if you're new to my channel, this is very much how I work. Spirit, I think they kind of like scan the collective, they scan my the needs of the people who subscribe to my channel, and of course me, and they pull out a thread and they say, Kelsey, this would be a good topic for you to do healing or channeling on, and then I do a channeled healing, but I usually don't know that much going in because I like to just go with the flow and open up, connect into the energy and see what comes through. That's how I like to work. So that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to connect in and just see, channel whatever needs and wants to come through in relation to awakening you to the wisdom of your physical body. So if this sounds like something you'd like to receive, please do give your permission in whatever way feels comfortable for you. Thank you. And I'm going to ask my healing team of light just to connect me in to all of those souls who have given their permission to receive this healing from me. And as always, all my healings are timeless, so it doesn't matter if you are watching this video when I upload it straight away or further down the line, months, years even, you can still benefit from the energy that I am channeling. So I'm going to call in all of your healing teams of light. Going to call in all of your healing teams of light. Going to call in all of your healing teams of light to assist us in this healing today. And I'm going to ask them to activate a sacred healing space around each and every one of us now energetically, and to anchor that sacred space in. So we usually see us all sitting in circle and then like a lattice dome enveloping or enclosing all of us, and the dome is usually different colors. So today I'm seeing purple and also white. And this is just your opportunity to tune in and connect in with the energies and see what you can sense with your psychic senses as this beautiful sacred space is activated and anchored in around all of us now. And I'm going to call in Archangel Ariel for this, calling in Archangel Ariel, calling in Archangel Ariel. And I'm going to ask Archangel Ariel to activate your own unique Inanna, and to activate Inanna around this sacred space, and to anchor both in for protection now, please, Ariel. So the Inanna, your own, so the Inanna is usually primarily made up of archangels, but when I ask for your own unique Inanna to be activated, it can consist of a whole host of energetic beings of love and light, usually on your healing team, that come in and basically stand guard around you in all directions. So like a bubble of their energy, and then around the sacred space as well, there's going to be a number of archangels, and above and below as well. So we're totally enclosed within beautiful angelic archangel energy. And then if you just want to tune in or even ask, if you're curious as to what energies are being anchored in for your Alana, feel free to do so. I'm going to ask that the information be revealed to you. So you might see or sense or be aware of energy being placed in front of you, behind you, to your left, to your right, and then 4 other energies going in between those 4, like the points on a compass. An energy being placed above you and below you. So you're completely and fully surrounded, enveloped in beautiful energy that's of the love and light vibrational frequency for protection, so that you feel safe to receive all that you need to during this session. Thank you. So I have the elements coming in just for a bit of a cleanse, and I also have dragon fire. So wind coming in, water coming in, and then dragon fire. And this is to cleanse and purify your energy system, your energy bodies, your mental fields, your emotional fields, and your aura, your auric field. So you might feel a temperature change. You might feel a breeze. You might feel like droplets raining down on your skin with this. It all just depends. As the elements work their magic to cleanse and purify you, and to ensure that your energy field is clear. Beautiful, thank you. So, we're gonna start off. Oh my goodness, the energy coming in is making me feel like I'm cross-eyed. It's very powerful. So I have a light language transmission coming in from the universe. Yeah, I always feel the universe as a particular body of energy, and my light language comes through as tones, so it's primarily of sound. So I'm just going to channel this now, and all you need do is breathe and receive, tune into the energy, see how it feels, and yeah, I'll touch base back in with you after I have channeled this transmission. And it's really quite strong. And when you're ready, just taking 3 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just allowing that energy to settle. So it was really quite strong, and it is awakening on a DNA level. So I think it was on the 3rd tone, I think, but I felt it really strongly, like vibrating, reverberating throughout my physical body. It might have felt something similar for you or a little bit different, I don't know, but that's what the light language does, the sound does. It vibrates you at that deep level, causes your DNA to pretty much vibrate, like shake, and sometimes it can knock loose, let's say, old things that need to come up to the surface to be cleared and healed or removed from your DNA, your physical body. Other times it can unlock different parts of your DNA or awaken different aspects of you, and that's what I feel like the transmission was about, awakening you to the wisdom of your physical body, and at a really deep level, the DNA level. So to bear that in mind, we are working at really deep levels during this healing, so please do be gentle with yourself after and during this session with me today. Okay, so now we're going to bring down energy from source that's of the purest love and light vibrational frequency, whatever needs or wants to come through, for awakening you to the wisdom of your physical body. This energy is going to come down into your stellar gateway chakra, just opening and activating your stellar gateway, awakening you to the wisdom of your physical body. Again, seeing purple and that white light again. White light, just feeling like it's Christ consciousness energy. And the purple I'm hearing is very much, is like the purple ray, and it's very much in alignment with Archangel Metatron. For this one, so this energy continues to move and spiral down into your soul star chakra above your head, opening and activating you to the wisdom of your physical body. as the energy continues to move down into your crown chakra, opening and activating your crown to the wisdom of your physical body. As the energy continues to flow, to dance, I'm hearing, into your third eye chakra, opening and activating your third eye to the wisdom of your physical body. As the energy continues to move and spiral down into your throat chakra, opening and activating your throat. Excuse me, some clearing happening at the throat to, excuse me, the wisdom of your physical body. Lots of clearing happening in the throat. For those of you who haven't watched any of my videos, when I start burping, it's how I process energy, and it just means that the energy is being cleared. So something here at the throat that we're going to be having a look at. So I'm hearing it's about talking to your body. So your body does have its own innate consciousness, and you can tune in and connect in with your body at any time, at any stage, for a chat if that's what you want, you know, just to tune into your body to see if there's anything that it needs, if there's anything that you need to do to support it, for its health, its well-being, or if you have an illness or pain or something like that, and you're wondering, you know, what's going on. The body is trying to get your attention to communicate something to you, and basically this is a reminder to tune in, to listen to your body, and to talk and communicate with your body. So that's what we're going to do now. We're just going to connect in with our physical bodies and just see if the body has any message or anything that it wants to say to you. So to do this, to connect into your body, I usually just use my intention and command my energy. So I usually say, okay, I want to connect into my body. I might ask my healing team of light. I'll say, oh, healing team of light, could you help me connect in with my body? You know, facilitate the communication so that I receive the messages from my body easily, in a way that I can understand, and please help me to do that. And then I'll usually command my energy, and I'll just say, connect me into my body 3 times, connect me into my body, connect me into my body, and then I know that I'm connected in. So we're going to do that for you. I would invite you just to set that intention that you want to connect into your body, and I'm just going to ask your healing teams of light to facilitate this for you and to help you connect into your physical body, and to also to receive its wisdom or whatever it has to say to you clearly, easily, in a way that you can understand. And then if it feels comfortable, to just say out loud or in your mind's eye, connect me into your body, or connect me into my body 3 times, and just feel into that and how that feels as you connect into your physical body. So for some of you, this might be completely new to you. For some of you, you might not have connected into your body. If ever, so it's just an opportunity just to tune in to the energy and get a sense of what your body energetically feels like, and to start a conversation with your body. And it's as easy as saying hello. Hello body. For some of you this might feel really weird, like, oh my goodness, why am I talking to my body? This feels a little bit unusual, and that's okay. If it feels strange for you, it's just a way to connect in to your physical body and start building up that relationship with your body. And then if it feels right, asking your body if it has a message for you, if there's anything that it wants to communicate to you right now. And just breathing and receiving that information from your body. So as we continue to bring down this energy from source into your heart, your higher heart and your heart chakra, opening and activating these areas to the wisdom of your physical body. For some of you, I feel like there has been a disconnect. It's almost like the cords between you and your body have been a little bit frayed. So I'm just going to ask for any healing or repair to happen there between you and this connection between your body. For whatever reason, it can happen for many different reasons as to how or why you become a bit disconnected from your physical body. And just feel like for some of you, this is a start, like a new beginning, a fresh start to reconnecting with your body, to reestablishing that relationship with your body, and to know that your body works for you and not against you, even though at times when there's an illness involved, when there's a lot of pain, it can feel like your body is not on your side and it's not working for you. But a lot of the times it's your body trying to communicate a message to you. And usually it's not the first time your body has tried to communicate to you. So usually it'll start off small. Maybe it'll be an ache here, a pain there, but you just keep going. Or you just lost touch with your body, that you don't recognize that it's your body's way of trying to communicate with you. So you just keep going, doing your everyday things, until after a certain amount of time, after your body has sent numerous messages that you're struck down with an illness, or you're bedridden, or you're in a huge amount of physical pain, because it's like your body's way of getting you to stop and say, hey, you know, I've been trying to tell you there's something here that you need to look at. And it's like pain is the greatest motivator, or like an illness is the greatest motivator to get you to stop and to start tuning in and asking those questions of what's going on with your physical body. because that is what your body tries to do. It tries to tell you, look, there's an energetic block here. Look, there's a trapped emotion here. There's something here that you need to have a look at to clear. And if you don't look at and clear it, it's going to manifest as a physical illness. So your body is trying to get your attention and to bring your awareness, your attention to that issue before it gets really bad. And there's just a message coming in here to say, like, it's not your fault. That it's just not your fault if you feel like you have been disconnected from your body. If you have been unaware that your body's been trying to communicate these messages to you, it's not your fault, because you haven't been taught. You haven't been taught about tuning into your body. You haven't been taught how to connect in with your body. You haven't been taught how to listen to the messages that your body is sending to you. And it actually feels really emotional to say it's not your fault. And it's like there's no blame coming from your body to you. And this is feeling really emotional again, that your body just has so much love for you, and it just really wants to have that relationship with you. That's why it tries so hard to communicate its messages to you, because it really would like to open up those channels of communication so that you can work together in order to manifest. In some cases, you might have been setting intentions for better health, for wellness, for whatever it is in relation to your physical body. It just is like reaching out the hand to you to extend an invitation to work together going forward. And I'm just gonna say a little, it's called Ho'oponopono, a Hawaiian prayer, just to bring in these energies and frequencies, to say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. So this energy from source continues to move down your shoulders, arms into the palm of your hand chakras, opening and activating your palms to the wisdom of your physical body. Again, just seeing, it's like you, and if you were to imagine your body as a separate energy, like a person, just seeing that person now holding your hands in support to work together towards whatever it is, a goal that you might have, or just in general to reconnect, to support you. To to re-establish the relationship and really strengthen that bond with your body. And just some, it's like healing and some angelic light, and also the Christ consciousness light coming in really strongly right now. Just seeing that bright white light, almost blinding when I close my eyes in my third eye, just to help facilitate that. And if there's any other healing and repair work that needs to happen. And it's like your body is rejoicing that you've taken this step today to watch this video to reconnect with your physical body. And quite honestly, it feels unbelievably emotional. Really, really emotional. Bringing in with it change energy and new beginnings energy. So I continue to bring down this energy from source into your solar plexus chakra, opening and activating your solar plexus to the wisdom of your physical body. So I'm just hearing that some of you, I just heard the words like trust being fractured. So for some of you, this is the case, that there has been some distrust between you and your physical body. The trust between you had been fractured depending on what has happened. I'm not quite sure. There's multiple scenarios here, it feels like. So it feels like the energy is coming in here to heal and repair this fractured trust and any distrust, to clear that energy. And it kind of feels like this energy is coming outside of you, like the medical establishment, something along those lines. It's like an external energy that deliberately planted a seed of mistrust, of distrust, of like fracturing this relationship, this trust between you and your physical body, to say that, oh, you can't trust your physical body, you can't trust the signals it's giving you, you can't trust what your body is saying to you, these sorts of things. It does feel like an external energy that has deliberately tried to sever this connection or this trust between you and your body. As this energy spirals down into your sacral chakra, opening and activating your sacral to the wisdom of your body. So something here about emotions. So I kind of touched on it in relation to like trapped emotions. So very often we're going about our day-to-day life and we feel a lot of things, and sometimes we don't process out the emotions properly, and when we don't do that, they get stuck in our energetic field, so the mental level, emotion level, in our auric field. even at like DNA level, you can get trauma passed down from your ancestral line in your physical body, which can be trapped emotions, these sorts of things, and it just gets stuck and it clogs up your energetic body and systems, so the energy can't move properly. And if it's kind of like a chronic thing where you don't deal with it over a very long period of time, that trapped emotion can manifest itself as a physical illness, a dis-ease within the body. And it's like your body's way of telling you that there is a trapped emotion there that you need to have a look at in order to unblock the energy, so that your energy bodies, systems, your physical body can be working at an optimal level. So for me, I do a lot of work around this. The emotion code is coming to mind, so this is very similar to the work that they do as well, where you use a pendulum to pinpoint emotions or trapped emotions within your energy body, and then you can release it. Louise Hay has also done a lot of work around this in relation to connecting into your body, identifying what the issue is, and then it correlates to some sort of emotion or a question that you need to ask yourself and kind of go in deeper to identify what the energy is, so you can release it and get relief from whatever that physical illness is. And this is the idea or the wisdom that your body is trying to communicate to you. So for example, for me, I had really bad what's it called, edema, you know, where your feet swell and you can't really, or it's really painful and to walk, to go anywhere. And this happened. This had never happened to me before, and it happened like about 3 times. And it was kind of on the 3rd time where I thought, oh, actually, my body is probably trying to communicate a message to me. I should sit down and listen as to what this might be. So I sat with it, I sat with my body, and I asked it, you know, why are my feet swelling to the size of balloons and I can't really walk or move or go anywhere? And that was the entire point. My body was trying to tell me, you know, you need to slow down, because I had just gotten to India, so I wanted to like go everywhere to see everything, as excited as I was, but my body was saying like, no, don't do that. It was causing my feet to swell up, which was making it difficult to move anywhere, because the message from my body was like, no, you need to slow down, you need to lie down, you need to, there's more energy work that you need to do, rather than going gallivanting around, sightseeing and all the rest of it. You need to make this a priority instead of that. This sort of thing is what I am trying to communicate to you, that your body will send you a message, and it's up to you to listen and decode what that message is. Yeah, and like I said, if you're interested in more about this, Louise Hay is a good touch point. And then there is Metaphysical Anatomy by Yvette Rose as well. Really, really good resource for all this sort of stuff about tuning into the physical illness, the disease, and then getting down into the nitty-gritty of the root, which is usually a trapped emotion or a limiting belief that's currently manifesting itself. So just a few bits and pieces if you want to dive deeper in relation to this. If you are trying to heal a chronic illness, body pain, whatever the case may be, this is a really, really nice starting point. Those resources that I just mentioned. Thank you. As this energy continues to move down into your root chakra, opening and activating your roots to the wisdom of your body. So something here around healing your nervous system. It's like a message from your body to you. So I'm just going to hold space for your body to communicate this message to you. I don't know if it's been an intention that you've put out there, that you've been seeking answers, that you've been trying to heal your nervous system, but you haven't really gotten anything back, or you didn't know where to start. It's like your body wants to go straight to the source and ask it directly, you know, what's the best way to go about it. So, excuse me, I'm just going to hold space for you to ask that question and to receive the answers from your body. Thank you. So, first and foremost, always take the guidance of your physical body above anything else, really. But I'm going to mention it because it was coming into my mind. The way that I have healed my nervous system is through heart breathing. So going into my heart space and breathing from there. I will link in the description box a video that I have done in relation to that, if that is something that resonates, if it is a similar message that you've received from your body. But I'm just going to put that out there. That technique, heart breathing, is really useful for healing the nervous system. It's also something coming in as well around when you heal your nervous system, like regulate your nervous system, regulate your emotions, it feels like it'll be easier for you to connect into your physical body and actually hear it. Because right now, for some of you, it can be feeling like your body or your energetic system, your emotions, mentally, you're just in chaos and everything is all over the place, and it's a really difficult place to be in. It's also really difficult to hear your internal guidance system, to hear your physical body, to hear your intuition, anything like that. So it's really a message to try and bring yourself back into a state of regulation, of peace and balance and harmony. And when you're in that state, it is way, way easier to listen to what your body is trying to say to you, to listen to your intuition, to follow your internal guidance system. So putting that out there too. Thank you. So as this energy continues to move down into your knee chakras, opening and activating your knees to the wisdom of your physical body. As the energy continues to move down into your feet chakras, opening and activating your feet to the wisdom of your physical body. As the energy continues to flow down into your Earth Star chakra, opening and activating your Earth Star to the wisdom of your physical body. As this energy continues to spiral down through the different levels and layers of the earth. So I'm hearing crystal calcite, I think, is good for helping you to connect into the wisdom of your body. So I'm just going to ask for those who need this extra support, for them to be connected into this crystal within the earth, and for that crystal to support you for however long it is that you might need it. As the grounding cords continue down into the heart of Mother Earth Gaia, where I'm going to ask that you're plugged into her heart, separately and independently from one another. Now, please. I'm just calling in Mother Earth Gaia, calling in Mother Earth Gaia, calling in Mother Earth Gaia, asking Gaia to ground, earth, anchor, connect, and align you to her fully and completely, and to ensure that you are fully embodied in your physical body, or as much as you can be right now. Okay, so there's also a message here about how your physical body can communicate to you. It depends on your psychic senses. So your physical body can send a message to you. You might hear like a voice, it might be telepathic, where you just hear the information. You might see a vision, get it in, a vision like in your third eye, or see like a scenario kind of play out in your third eye. You might just get a feeling where you know, okay, yeah, that's what my body is saying. You just know what it is. It all just depends on how your physical body is going to communicate to you, and you know what your dominant psychic senses are. So just be aware of that the message might come a slightly different way than what you are expecting. So just as an example, so my body usually communicates through like a vision. When I am connecting in with it, I'll see something in my mind's eye, and I had a really amazing experience, like a spiritual experience, I have to say, when on one occasion when I connected into my body. It was as real as, you know, meeting an old friend in a coffee shop and having a conversation over coffee, or tea, herbal tea in my case. But that's how like real it felt for me. And I was asking my physical body just about various things that were going on in my body, and wondering, you know, what the root cause was. And it was just like having a chat with an old friend, and it was just absolutely amazing and really surreal, I have to say. So this is the kind of depth that you can get to in relation to communicating and building that relationship with your physical body. As while Gaia is grounding us now, I just feel like I want to facilitate this kind of like, if something is happening for you, if it's an illness or pain, or I don't know, you have the flu, or you're wondering about a particular issue in relation to your body, and you have a question, you want to ask it to your body, to feel free to do so. Now I'm going to just hold space for that, for whatever it is that you want to ask your physical body, and to facilitate those answers coming up into your conscious awareness for you. Okay, so there is something here about like asking for to get to the root of whatever the issue is, which is an excellent question to start off with, you know, to get into the root, because you want to heal it at that root level in order to heal it fully. But for some of you, that root might just be at the surface level, in which case you'll get to the root automatically and be able to clear and heal it, and that's it, it's done. For others of you, that root is going to be buried under different levels and layers of like emotions. It could be trauma, it could be behavioral patterns, it could be a whole host of different things, and it's like the healing will happen in layers. So you're going to be taking off a layer at a time until you dig down deeper, until you get into that root, and then can finally heal it fully and completely. To just be aware of that for some of the issues, especially if it's like something chronic, digestive sort of difficulties, these sorts of things, there's usually many different levels of healing that need to take place before you get to the root. So to be aware that it might take some time, depending on what that is about. But you do have a choice as well. You sometimes can pull things up from the root, but the danger with that is you don't know how many levels and layers there are on top of that root, and you could instigate like a healing crisis if you pull it up from the root, because all those emotions that are on top of that root will need to be felt and worked through, and that can be quite honestly chaotic. I have done it myself. I would not repeat it. But yeah, it's up to you. If that's the choice you want to choose, then by all means you can pull it up from the root. But to just be aware that that might happen, that you would have to wade through all of those emotions and everything else that's on top of that root, and it can be quite chaotic and even traumatic because it's a lot. So yeah, just putting that out there as well to be aware of. Okay, so then just feeling like a message from Gaia as well in relation to connecting in with your physical body, even healing your physical body, because I was just got a vision of, lying down on the ground. So Gaia can support you in relation to this, as nature is very, very healing. It's of a high vibration. Excuse me, a lot of clearing happening here as well. It's of a high vibration, and Gaia can assist and support you with communicating with your physical body, with healing your physical body. And it's a very, very nice thing to do, is just go outside, lie on the grass, or even just walk around in your bare feet. As for me anyway, that was walking on the beach barefoot was one of the first things that helped me heal my physical body and heal and reestablish my relationship with my physical body, because I was very much disembodied. Like my soul, my spirit was not in my physical body because of the trauma that I had endured, and as a result I was very out of touch with my physical body. I couldn't feel a lot that was going in my physical body. And in order to help me bring myself back into my physical body, walking on the beach barefoot, it was just a really nice, really gentle way of helping to bring myself back into my physical body and feel everything that was going on in it. So that's another thing as well to be aware of. For some of you, you might be disembodied. You might disassociate a lot, which means that your soul, your spirit is not fully embodied in your physical vessel. It kind of pops out, and you might experience sort of like ADHD symptoms because you're not fully present in your physical body for a whole host of different reasons, which can include trauma, because your physical body, depending on what has happened, it was not a safe space for you to be in. So in order to protect yourself from the pain, you like popped out, or if it's a chronic illness or physical pain, you know, it's very uncomfortable to be in your physical body and feel that, you kind of pop out as well. Or if you're going through the ascension process and various things are happening in your physical body, it's going through a tremendous transformation, you can pop out at various stages as well. So there are just some examples as to why you might pop out of your physical body. And it feels, for some of you, it is about bringing yourself back into your physical body, and allowing yourself to be fully embodied in your physical body, so you can feel all those things that you need to feel while in your physical body. And like I mentioned, walking on the beach, lying down in nature is a really, really nice and gentle way to go about, like it's a first step to help you to come back into your physical body. Thank you, Gaia. Okay, so I'm just feeling energy in my third eye, and I'm hearing the words, there's something you're not seeing. And I was just asking, well, what am I not seeing? What are we not seeing? And I heard the words that healing on a physical level, on your physical body, takes time. So I know we live in a world where like things are instant. It's all about what you can do in the shortest amount of time possible. And when it comes to your physical body, because you're healing on that cellular levels, even the DNA level, that it does take time. And to be aware of that, and to be gentle with yourself, and to allow yourself that time for your physical body to heal on that level. That is not going to be instant healing, that it does take time. So just as an example, for me, I've been healing my gut for a very long time through energy work primarily, and it has taken me a very long time. It's only, I would say, years later, because of various traumas that I had endured and having to work through all of that sort of stuff, and then through energy work, that I've been able to heal my gut to a certain extent where I'm like, wow, okay, it's way much better than it has been before. But it takes time, depending on what has happened to you, how many trapped emotions there are, if it's trauma from your ancestral line, if it's trauma from past lives, you know, parallel lives. There's all these different things to consider. It's multi-level, it's multi-dimensional. There's many different things to have a look at when it comes to healing your physical body, and that it does take time. And to be aware of that, and to be gentle with yourself, and to facilitate that, to give your body the time it needs to heal. It's really important. Thank you. And I'm just getting a message here in about like making this a practice where you intentionally sit down with that intention to connect in with your body. Could be for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, if you want to do like a meditation, whatever the case may be. If it's like every day, or you just make that commitment, you know, once a week I'm going to tune in to my physical body, see how it's feeling, you know, ask some questions, ask, you know, how I can support it on its healing journey, or get to the root of something, or whatever the case may be. But the message is just to make it consistent, to do it consistently, and to kind of establish it into your spiritual practice, connecting in with your body and just listening to its wisdom. Okay, so bringing Gaia's energy up from your crown into your soul star stellar gateway, plugging Gaia in, or plugging you into the grid that's best for you right now, either galactic or Earth grid. And again, if you're curious, you can just ask which one you're being plugged into. I'm just going to thank Gaia for the grounding and the grids, as you are fully and completely supported above and below, held within this sacred container to move forward on your journey of working with your body, connecting into your body and listening to the wisdom of your physical body. Okay, so there does feel like there is one or two more messages to come through here. Okay, I'm hearing it's cards, so I am going to use my deck. This is the deck that I use. It is the Sacred Rebels Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Really nice one. And I'm just going to shuffle the cards here now and see what other messages are coming through from your physical body. To you. Card has just popped out. Okay, and this is the card. So card number 32, to have faith in the process. So yeah, this is a reminder really, because healing the physical body, like I said, can take time. It can be frustrating because you are in pain. Maybe you're not able to do the things that you want to do. Your physical body isn't where it is you want it to be, like health and wellness sort of aspects. But to have faith in the process, to have trust in the process, you might have heard that saying bandied around, that once you start connecting in with your body and asking those questions, asking your healing team for support, setting that intention, like, I want to heal my menstrual cycle, for example. I want to heal my bad knees, or whatever the case may be. And then allowing spirit to take you on that journey in order to heal that. And it is a journey, and this is an important point to remember. It's not going to be instant. It is a journey, and you're going to be taken on that journey, and it's going to take as long as it takes, and to have faith in that process, because it can take a long time, and you can be like, oh my goodness, like, am I even doing it right? All the doubts can come up and whatnot. You can kind of feel like unmotivated. Maybe you're not seeing the results because there's just so many different threads, so many different aspects to this when you're healing these sorts of things in your physical body, that it does take time. And to just have faith and trust in the process, that your prayer, that intention that you've set, is going to be answered, and that you will get there eventually. So just tuning in, see if there's anything else with this card, but it feels like that's it. And 32 is the card of change as well, so that change energy that I had mentioned coming in also. And it feels like there's another card, so it's gonna shuffle and see what else your physical body wants to say to you. If there's any other wisdom, any other messages that are wanting to come through for you. And I can feel this energy coming down my crown. Just waiting for these cards to pop out. Like I usually do, I usually just ask Spirit to pop the cards, the relevant cards out, because that's how I like to take them, because at the start I can be skeptical, and I didn't want to pick out the cards myself because that's just coming from me. So I usually ask Spirit to pop them out, and then I know it's a message coming from Spirit. Okay, there's one dropped out. Let's see what this is. Okay, so it's softly, softly, the tender touch. Card number 20. And again, that message coming in to be gentle with yourself with this process, and that you might find yourself going through a lot of grief as you reconnect with your body, reestablishing that relationship, that connection, that trust. A lot of grief can come up in relation to that. To sit with it, to work through it, to feel it, and to just have compassion for yourself as you work through any and all grief or sadness or sorrow that might come up in connection to this. So it also feels like there's a huge expansion coming in for a lot of you in relation to your third eye, your crown chakra. See this expansion here in relation to your psychic gifts as well, to help you to do this, because it is, it's very much a psychic connection when you're connecting in with your body and receiving those messages, and that you might also receive some activation, some expansions here in the third eye and the crown in order to help you do that, in order to facilitate that for you. And there's another message coming in here as well. These are hands, and you can see all these energies spiraling around her hands. That for some of you, you might be taking on a journey where you open up your palm chakras, which are usually used for physical healing. And you either use that energy to heal yourself, by placing your hands in various places along your physical body. To help you facilitate the healing for yourself, but you also might be doing hands-on healing for other people as well as part of your work that you're going to be doing here on Earth. Thank you. Okay, that's all for this one. Another beautiful card. And just that 20, so the tube energy, like unity, so you're being reunited with your physical body, which is absolutely beautiful. And just hearing there is one more card to come out. So you're going to shuffle again and see what else your physical body is trying to communicate to you, if there's any other message that wants to come through to you for this. My throat chakra is feeling weird. Excuse me. So there's also something about those cards that I've held up that if there's a message coming through for you, to take that as well, that the symbols or the various colors or just the imagery on the card will be speaking to you yourself. So that's also something else to be aware of, to go with whatever your intuition is saying to you. And that's why I like showing these cards as well, because I'll channel messages, but then there could be a unique sign or symbol on the card that just has a specific meaning for you, and the message is to go with that, to receive that. So let me see. So, got two cards for this one. This is receiving, card number 27, and then we have she feels, she knows, card number 22. And really the message, trying to navigate showing these cards. So the message that I felt that was coming through in relation to this was to trust whatever it is that you are feeling, receiving from your physical body. To trust that, and this can be really difficult as well, especially also if you are just a beginner and you're learning to trust your own intuition and your psychic senses, or you're connecting with spirit and you're kind of like, is what I am receiving my imagination, or is what I'm receiving actually coming from spirit, or actually coming from my physical body? And the answer is to tune in to yourself and to go with your gut feeling, to go with your intuitive feeling, to go with your feelings in relation to what it is that you are receiving. And if it's like a yes, then it is a yes. To trust that information that you're receiving from your physical body. And also sometimes the information that you're receiving, you can be kind of like, really? Is that, that just seems like totally counterintuitive, or it seems a bit strange that my physical body wants me to do this, or cut this food out, or whatever the case may be. It is saying to, again, tune in, to go into your heart as well. If you do have some doubts, and to ask your heart, for confirmation, and then to trust in whatever the information it is that you are receiving. And that this is a skill, like it's something that you will build up on this journey of being able to communicate in with your physical body and even spirit, your psychic senses, these sorts of things, and that you will get there to the stage where it's like second nature to you. And again, that 2 energy coming in really strongly. And it's the 27, which is a 9, so something coming to a close as well. And a new beginning. Okay, so lots lots and lots going on with this one and those cards. So I'm just going to close this down now, closing down the energy and those messages. Thank you very much, Spirit, and your body. Just going to ask that you are fully and completely grounded, earth anchored, connected and aligned to the heart of Mother Earth Gaia now, please. And that you are fully embodied, or as much as you can be right now, and any excess energy is brought down through your chakras and sent into Gaia to be grounded. Just going to ask that your healing teams of light balance, harmonize, stabilize, recalibrate, realign all levels, layers, bodies, fields and systems of you now, please, in alignment to reconnecting with your physical body and awakening you to the wisdom that your physical body holds. And to zip up your aura, asking for your aura to be zipped up, asking for your aura to be zipped up, asking for your aura to be zipped up now, please. So you feel strong, safe, secure, confident, walking on this new path, re-establishing this relationship and connection with your physical body. Anything that was open, close it down. Healing portals, vortexes, channels, chakras, the sacred space. Anything that was open, close it down. Anything that was open, close it down. I'm going to ask if there's any cords formed between us as a result of this session, that they be pulled out now, fully and completely from us both, transmuted with the violet flame, and any areas where those cords have been pulled out be healed and repaired. And I'm going to ask that my energy is disconnected from all of those souls that I've connected into for this session, returning your energy to you and returning my energy to me so that we are separate and independent once more. And thanking all the beautiful energies that were here to assist and facilitate this channeling, this energy healing. The angels, Metatron, Christ consciousness energy, the elements, dragons, of course you, and your beautiful body, and Gaia as well. Thank you all so very much, from my heart to yours. Namaste. Okay, so as with all of my healings, I do recommend that you take some time to just lie down, let the energies settle, allow any sort of wisdom to bubble up. Yeah, because this usually happens when you're lying down, or stuff might come up for you to clear. It all just depends, but if you can take that time, please do. And I will leave some aftercare aftercare guidelines in the description box as well, just to have a look at, to look after yourself, to support yourself after you've received this healing. And I hope you enjoyed this session. I hope you found it informative, and I wish you the absolute best of luck with reconnecting with your body, reestablishing the relationship, and going on that journey with your physical body, working with your physical body, and healing all that you need to on your path to health and wellness. And as always, thank you so much for being here, for tuning in. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.